Good morning student, I am Vijay sir, your PE teacher. Today we are going to start chapter number 1, Changing Trends and Career in Physical Education. Dear students, as we know that the times are changed the day by day, right? Same thing in physical education, like changing trends. That means earlier activities are changed right now, yes or no? And career in physical education, right? So there are lots of career and lots of job in physical education also and physical department. Is it clear? Now today we will start chapter number 1. So first point is that meaning and definition of the physical education, right? So dear student, the meaning of physical education is always misunderstood, right? It is an education which develops harmonious growth and development of the harmonious growth and development of the child. Is it clear? We can say, so it is the harmonious growth, that means peaceful, melodious growth we can say, yes or no? Because with the physical activities we can get good body, we can get good strengths, all these things. Is it clear? Now it develops all the powers of an individual, like mentally, morally, physically, as well as social. Is it clear? Because with the physical activities we can get the powers like physical powers, mental powers, and we can get good virtues and moral also. Is it clear? Now here one definition is there. According to Comenius, education is the development of the whole man. Yes or no? Because we can get whole body's exercise with the physical activities also. The ultimate end of man is happiness with God. Is it clear? So physical education is considered as an education of the body which enables an individual to grow and develop fully. Is it clear? Because physical education is a one type of education. Is it clear? And with this we can grow our body properly and fully. Now physical activities are the educational tools that promotes optimum growth and development. Dear students, optimum growth, that means best growth and best development we can get from the physical activities. Now physical education is not only doing physical activities. So dear students, as we know that in physical activities we are doing exercise like running, stretching, jumping, etc. Is it clear? But it is not only physical activities in physical education. So what is that? Real, but it is related with the health education. Is it clear? Because with the physical education we can get more knowledge regarding health education. Then recreation also, right? During the game we can get more enjoyment, and anatomy, physiology, and psychology and sociology also. Is it clear? Now some important definitions of physical education. Now here physical education is an integral part of the total education process. Integral part, that means whole part, entire part of the total education process, and has its aim the development of physically, mentally, emotionally and socially fit citizen through the medium of physical activities which have been selected with the view realizing these outcomes. Next, according to Edwin, physical education is a program of physical activities that develops health in youth through various organic system of the body. Is it clear? So in general जो young generation है उसके अंदर भी हम काफ़ी सारे changes ला सकते हैं with the physical activities, right? So develop skills in physical activities which has implication for enjoyment, emotional development, recreation and the optimum development of the human organism, right? So these are the definitions. Next, according to H.C. Bug, physical education is the part of general education program, right? He says that, so it is a part of general education program which is considered with growth, development, education of children through the medium of big muscles activities. So dear students, so that is called big muscles activity, right? So in physical activities we are doing lots of physical activities like stretching, right? Muscle stretching, right? So whole body's exercise we can do, and physical activities are the tools also, right? It is the one type of tools. They are so selected and conducted as to influence every child's life physically, mentally and emotionally and morally. So dear student, as we know that physical activities influence our life like physically, mentally, emotionally and morally also. Now according to Delbert Overtifier, physical education is the sum of those experiences which come to individual through the movement. Movement means activities, whatever we are doing in physical activities, right? In schools, in colleges, everywhere. So it is the sum of those experiences, right? And which come to the individual. That means वो human के अंदर आता है. Now according to J.P. Thomas, physical education is the education through the physical activities for the development of total personality of the child, right now. So we can get good shape of our body, right now, by doing physical activities, and its fulfillment and perfection in body, mind and spirit. Spirit means enthusiasm, जो हमारे अंदर आता है after exercise. Is it clear? So there are so many definitions you can read by yourself. Now next point, in conclusion. So all these points are included in this conclusion. So we'll see physical education is the integral part of the general education. It is a general education entire part, and which promotes harmonious growth and development, peaceful growth we can get, and through vigorous muscular activities a person modifies his behavior. Yes or no? And a person becomes physically, mentally, socially and emotionally adjust within the society. Is it clear? In society we can adjust by these activities. Through physical activities a person improves and strengthens his body, which is essential for leading a fruitful life. So dear student, to stay healthy and to live fruitful life, so we have to do these physical activities. So it promotes efficient functioning of the body. That means by the physical activities our internal organs also become strong. Is it clear? Now next point, aim and objective of the physical education. उनके उद्देश्य क्या है, क्या intention है? Now see, physical education is considered essential part of education. It is the essential, very necessary part of the education, because it helps in achieving the aim of general education. We can achieve a general education from the physical education. So physical education helps in developing certain qualities in an individual which make him efficient for any kind of learning, right now. So this education helps us to develop a certain qualities to the individual, right? Person को कुछ certain चीज़ें प्राप्त करने के लिए ये चीज़ हमें help कर रही है, so which make him efficient for any kind of work, any kind of learning, right now. We can learn all these things from the physical education. So according to National Plan of Physical Education and Recreation, now see, the aim of physical education must be to make every child physically, mentally and emotionally fit, and also to develop in such personal and social qualities as will help him to live happy with other and build him up as a good citizen. Is it clear? So this is the view of the National Plan of Physical Education. Is it clear? That means इनका aim ये होना चाहिए कि every child जो है physically, mentally और emotionally fit रहना चाहिए, right? And this physical education will help him to live happily with others and in societies also, and they can live as a good citizen. Now next point, the aim of physical education generally proposed in 1964, William said physical education should aim to provide skill leadership, right? So ये उनका व्यू है विलियम सेड का, फिजिकल एजुकेशन शुड एम टू प्रोवाइड, कि फिजिकल एजुकेशन को ये चीज़ प्रोवाइड करनी चाहिए, स्किल लीडरशिप, यस और नो, and adequate facilities, that means sufficient facilities and ample time that will afford an opportunity for the individuals or group to act in situations that are physically wholesome and mentally stimulating and satisfying and socially sound. So now, so aim of physical education is considered as wholesome development of personality, wholesome development we can say. And aim is always considered as difficult task, but when it is achieved it becomes objective, and aim of objective education has many objectives. Now we will see about the aim of the objectives. There are many objectives you can see in the chart. Objective of the physical education: organic, first organic development, second neuromuscular development, second social development, and third emotional development, and last recreational development. Now see, the objective of physical education can be listed in the following ways. First, according to Clark H. Hatrington, is it clear? The organization of child's life as indicated in a big muscles activities. तो इनका कहना ये है कि जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ द चाइल्ड है तो इस तरह से इंडिकेट करना चाहिए बिग मसल्स एक्टिविटीज में. सेकंड थिंग, सोशल आउटकम्स, सोशल रिजल्ट्स एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंस्टिंक्टिव मैकेनिज्म, राइट. सेकंड, development of the intellectual mechanism. Next, development of the neuromuscular mechanism, development of the organic power, biological power. Now according to J.B. Nash, organic development, neuromuscular, same thing is here, interpretive development and emotional development. One more views is there. Now see, according to Irving, physical health, development of the skill in physical activities, and physical growth and development, social development, right, and emotional development, recreational development of skill in recreational activities, right. That means during the game whatever we are getting, that means enjoyment, intellectual development. Now the various objective of physical education are as under. Now see deeply. First, development of organic fitness. So the first and primary objective of physical education is to develop good physique. Physique means body line, right. So this is the first objective. Through the physical training, the efficiency of the organic systems like respiratory system, right, circulatory system, digestive system, endocrine system, muscular system and neuromuscular improves. Is it clear? So we can improve all these things like respiratory system, that means breathing system, is it clear? Then circulatory system, second digestive system, that means breaking food system, and endocrine development leads to development of physical fitness components. The physical fitness includes strength, speed, flexibility, agility, right now, that means चपलता, बहुत quick action, that is called quick action, and endurance, that means tolerance. So in any type of situation the person can stand continuous on the ground, like suppose wrestling is there, right now. So that is called endurance. Physical fitness enables a person to perform vigorous activities, that means best activities. फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज से ही हम ये सारी चीजें सीखते हैं. जनरली फिजिकल फिटनेस एंड गुड हेल्थ आर कंसिडर्ड सेम, बट इट इज रॉन्ग. द हेल्दी पर्सन मे बी फिजिकली अनफिट बिकॉज ही मे बी लेकिंग इन एनी कॉम्पोनेंट ऑफ फिजिकल फिटनेस. इज इट क्लियर? ऐसी चीज नहीं है कि जो फिजिकली हेल्दी पर्सन जो होता है फिजिकली फिट होता है. यस और नो? So regular vigorous exercise also increase the efficiency and capacity of the individual to lead a fruitful life, right now. So that is most point here. Regular exercise, suppose we are doing, so obviously we can get fruitful result. Is it clear? And we can increase our efficiency and capacity to play any game, right? And therefore vigorous physical activities should be done for the physical growth and development. Now next, development of neuromuscular coordination. What is the neuromuscular? The brain and body are two separate things, but they are interdependent. Yes or no? Body and brain. Is it clear? The development of the neuromuscular skills develop the ability of vigorous activities like running. Vigorous, that means बहुत ही स्पीड से जो की जाती है ऐसी एक्टिविटीज like running, jumping, throwing, catching, etc. Right? So it develops control and balance of the body. Yes or no? And it also leads to development of reflexes. A person becomes quick in his action. He reacts quickly to the sensory stimulations. Yes or no? So with the physical activities, a person can quick action in any game. Yes or no? Now The development of the neuromuscular coordination leads to efficient and graceful movement with the little expenditure of energy. Yes or no? तो कम एनर्जी के अंदर भी हम काफ़ी कुछ एक्टिविटीज कर सकते हैं, लाइक रनिंग, जंपिंग, throwing, catching. Number 3, social development. Now, the next objective of physical education is towards the social development. Physical education aims to develop personality of the individual. कि individual means जो भी इंसान है इसकी personality develop होती है. Now, according to HC, I think personality is the more or less stable and enduring organization of the person's character, temperament, intellect and physique, which determine his unique adjustment to the environment, right? That means in any environment the person, an individual can adjust with the physical activities. Now, through the participant in physical activities, many qualities like confidence and obedience, temperament, sincerity, sacrifice, impartiality, feelings or friendliness, cooperation, self-control, etc. are developed. Is it clear? So through the participant in the any game, is it clear? फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज़ के जरिए हमारे अंदर कौन कौन सी चीज़ें इंप्रूव होती है, लाइक कॉन्फिडेंस, वी कैन गेट गुड कॉन्फिडेंस, राइट? ओबीडियंस, किसी का आदर करना है, टेम्परेंट, सिंसियरिटी, राइट? एंड सेक्रीफाइस, बलिदान, त्याग की भावना, इम्पार्शलिटी, डेट मीन कोई भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए whenever we are playing any game, right? Feelings or friendliness and cooperation, self-control, etc. So these development promote the sociability and forms a healthy society. Okay, now development of the habit. Many habits are developed through the physical education. Many habits, like it aims to develop healthy habits relating to sleep, food, personal hygiene and exercise also, right? So these are the habits, good habits we can get. Emotional development. Now see, physical education makes a person emotionally balanced. Yes or no? That means in emotional atmosphere we can adjust ourselves, right? And the word emotion is derived from the Latin word emovere, which means to stir up. That means एक जगह पर stable होना है. कभी emotional हो जाते हैं तो हम एक ही चीज़ पे हमारा focus रहता है. So we can get some improvement, right, regarding and to reduce our stress and to come out from the emotions. According to LD Crow and Crow, emotion is an effective experience. It is an effective experience that accompanies generalized inner adjustment and mental physiology stir-up states in the individual, and that shows itself in his over behavior, right? So now through the participant in physical activities, man learns about emotional behavior, right? We can get more knowledge about the emotional behavior, and he knows how to react in society, right now. So how to adjust and how to live in society. And emotionally balanced individual reacts wisely when he emotionally aroused. Is it clear? Now next point, career options in physical education. Now dear student, there are so many career and a lots of job in physical education. Now see, physical education is the study and practice of recreational activities. It is the one type of study we can say, and recreational activities also, right? Physical fitness, healthy lifestyle issues and sports and interpersonal skills, right? In old days, physical education was confined to only teaching and coaching in school, colleges and universities. In olden days, so these things was going. Now see that only teaching and coaching in school, colleges and universities. But nowadays what is the changes? The physical education personal were limited to games. Personal means अधिकारी जो रखते हैं हम इसके लिए, मैनेजमेंट के लिए etc. So limited to games and sports, but now it has vast area. अभी बहुत सारा इसका एरिया जो है बहुत बड़ा हो गया है. कौन कौन सी चीज़ें होती है, विल सी इन नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. द फिजिकल एजुकेशन प्रोफेशनल मे बी अ टीचर, अ ट्रेनर, राइट? नॉट ओनली टीचर बट ट्रेनर भी होते हैं, कोच भी होते हैं, अ स्पोर्ट्स स्पेशलिस्ट, राइट? और अ साइंटिस्ट हुज प्राइमरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एड्रेस द हेल्थ एंड फिजिकल फिटनेस, राइट? सो हु आर दे? तो साइंटिस्ट होते हैं, उनकी प्राइमरी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, बेसिक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, तो उनको एड्रेस करना है किस चीज़ को, हेल्थ एंड फिजिकल फिटनेस को. नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज, एक्सेप्ट physical activities, the specialized training in the field of physical education has many career avenues. Yes or no? Physical activities के सिवा physical इस field के अंदर physical education has many career, many avenues like sports management, sports media, sports medicine, and biomechanics, designing, testing sports equipment, right, etc. The other specialized branch like exercise, और दूसरी कुछ ब्रांच होती है जो एक्सरसाइज के रिलेटेड है, लाइक फिजियोलॉजी हेल्प्स इन गेटिंग एम्प्लॉयमेंट इन हेल्थ क्लब, राइट, हेल्थ क्लब के अंदर भी ये लोग होते हैं, हॉस्पिटल एंड रिहेबिलिटेशन सेंटर्स ऑल्सो, राइट, रिहेबिलिटेशन सेंटर जो होते हैं जिसके अंदर फिजियोथेरापिस्ट होते हैं, वो डॉक्टर जो है, सो वी कैन गेट अ फॉर्मर फिटनेस फ्रॉम देम. यस और नो? नाउ the following flowchart explain the major branches of the career options in physical education. Now career options you can see, first teaching, coaching, fitness related, and sports media, sports administration, health therapy, and sports marketing. So these are the points. Now see, teaching as profession, right? So for example, I am teaching here, right? So teaching as a profession in physical education. Now see, the physical education is required to be taught to every individual irrespectively of age. According to age, it is required to teach, right? So the physical education teaches as a profession is in great need all over the world, right? Nowadays, it is very important to teach regarding the physical education. Is it clear? In India, physical education is taught at many levels. इंडिया के अंदर काफ़ी लेवल्स पे पढ़ाया जाता है, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू टीचर्स आर अपॉइंटेड, राइट, अकॉर्डिंग टू टीचर, अकॉर्डिंग टू जॉब कैरियर, अकॉर्डिंग टू डिग्रीज. इज इट क्लियर? नाउ ट्रेन्ड ग्रेजुएट टीचर, DPES, diploma in physical education in school, that means diploma in physical education. The trained graduate teachers are required for junior schools in, that means in primary schools. So and they are assigned to teach games and sports to keep young kids fit. छोटे बच्चों को बहुत फिट रखने के लिए पढ़ाया जाता है. फिजिकल ड्रिल्स होती हैं, that means we are doing in our school also march past and calisthenics exercise, right, जो वी आर डूइंग मास पीटी स्टेप्स, राइट, रिदमिक ताल के साथ लयबद्ध जो एक्सरसाइज होती है, स्ट्रेचिंग एक्सरसाइज. एंड माइनर गेम्स आर टॉट बाय द ट्रेन्ड ग्रेजुएट टीचर. माइनर गेम लाइक डॉज बॉल, राइट, वी कैन से इन हिंदी जेरी बॉल. यस और नो? सो माइनर गेम, दे आर कॉल्ड माइनर गेम्स. नाउ पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट टीचर्स एंड लेक्चरर्स इन स्कूल. सो the postgraduate teachers lecturer in school teach physical education in theory and practical classes. That means I am taking theory, right? So theory and practical classes in higher classes. Many development like physical, mental, emotional and social developments are taught by these personnel in senior school. So पर्सनल, दैट मीन्स जो भी टीचर्स हैं, प्रोफेसर्स हैं, जो ये स्कूल के सीनियर स्कूल के अंदर पढ़ाते हैं, तो इमोशनल सोशल डेवलपमेंट्स के बारे में पढ़ाते हैं. नाउ मैनी एलाइड ब्रांचेस लाइक हेल्थ एजुकेशन आर इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन करिकुलम. इज इट क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, लेक्चर्स एट कॉलेज लेवल. कॉलेज लेवल में कौन पढ़ा रहे हैं? द फिजिकल एजुकेशन इन इंडिया हैज बिकम वेरी पॉपुलर एट कॉलेज लेवल, राइट? सो इन कॉलेज लेवल ऑल्सो देर आर फिजिकल टीचर्स, राइट? एवरी कॉलेज हैज लेक्चरर इन फिजिकल education who teaches and organizes physical activities at college level, right? So at college level also many physical activities are organized, right? Lecturers at universities, the lecturer at university teach पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट क्लासेस ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन. यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के अंदर क्या किया जाता है, जो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट टीचर जो हैं वो जब डिग्री लेने जाते हैं तो उनको तो लेक्चरर पढ़ाएंगे, राइट ना? दे कैन गेट द नॉलेज फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्सिटी and they also teach practical and theory for these professional classes. For higher studies, following branches have अ कैरियर टू टीच। कौन कौन सी हायर स्टडीज़ के अंदर कैरियर ब्रांचेस होती है? विल सी बायोमैकेनिक्स, किन्सियोलॉजी एंड स्पोर्ट्स एंथ्रोपोमेट्री, स्पोर्ट्स फिजियोलॉजी, साइकोलॉजी एंड स्पोर्ट्स मेडिसिन, फिलोसॉफी ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन, राइट, रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी इन फिजिकल एजुकेशन, कुछ रिसर्च करने के लिए, एक्सरसाइज फिजियोलॉजी and sports sociology and sports nutrition, right? Which type of nutrition we have to take, right? So this information we can get from these things. Now coaching as profession. Coaching, no doubt dear student, as like subject, right? पर्टिकुलर कोई भी एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए एक टीचर रहता है, राइट ना, कि जो फॉर्मर उनका एक्सपीरियंस होता है इसके अकॉर्डिंग, तो वो चीज़ इसके अंदर जिसके अंदर उनका एक्सपीरियंस ज़्यादा रहता है तो वो चीज़ वो पढ़ाते हैं, डैट मीन्स कोच। सो सेम थिंग इन गेम, इज इन गेम लाइक सपोज वॉलीबॉल गेम इज देयर, तो पर्टिकुलर वॉलीबॉल कोच इज देयर, राइट, बैडमिंटन, बास्केटबॉल, तो पर्टिकुलर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कोचेस आर देयर, राइट, to teach a proper guideline and proper game. Is it clear? Now coaching as profession. Physical education is a different field of coaching. The coaches can opt games as per their previous experience, right? तो उनकी previous experience के हिसाब से वो लोग पढ़ाते हैं as a player in that game. Particular कौन सी game के अंदर वो अच्छे हैं. So there are several games played in the world and every game requires specialized coaching. Yes or no dear? Because there are different types of games and several games are played. But for that a particular coach should be there. After doing diploma of coaching in a particular game, a person gets good job as a coach of that game, right now. So after doing diploma of coaching अगर डिप्लोमा किया है तो that person get good job as a कोच। फिटनेस एक्सपर्ट एज प्रोफेशन, फिटनेस एक्सपर्ट जो हमारी फिटनेस है इसको किस तरह से हम मेंटेन करते हैं इसके लिए भी एक जॉब होती है, प्रोफेशन होता है। नाउअडेज एवरीबडी हैज़ बिकम फिटनेस कॉन्शियस, सबको ऐसा है कि हम फिट रहें, अच्छा रहें, राइट। अ फिटनेस एक्सपर्ट कैन हैव स्पेशलाइजेशन इन एनी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग फील्ड। फिटनेस स्पेशलाइजेशन जो है वो इस फील्ड में होता है, एरोबिक ट्रेनर्स, राइट, इन एरोबिक एक्सरसाइज, that means stretching exercise, likewise sometimes we are doing stretching exercise, right, hand stretching, neck stretching, waist stretching and calisthenic experts, so it is a large muscles activities, right, पूरा बॉडी को यू करके हमें खींचना है, राइट ना, कोई भी एक पोल है लाइक और यू पकड़ के हमें नीचे से ऊपर होना है, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड कैलिस्थेनिक एक्सपर्ट्स। रिदमिक एक्सपर्ट्स, राइट, विद द म्यूजिक एंड ताल के साथ 1 2 3 4 लाइकवाइज वी आर डूइंग, एंड योगा इंस्ट्रक्टर्स, प्राणायाम योगा वी आर डूइंग, right, and weight training experts nowadays weightlifting competitions are held at Olympic level also, yes or no, कि इतने किलो का वेट उठाया है तो इसके अकॉर्डिंग कंपटीशन होती है। नाउ यू कैन सी इन दिस पिक्चर, सो दिस इज अ कैलिस्थेनिक एक्सरसाइज। नाउ स्पोर्ट्स मीडिया ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, स्पोर्ट्स इज keenly watched, बहुत ध्यान से देखा जाता है। सो लॉट ऑफ पीपल वर्क इन द एरिया ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स जर्नलिज्म मीन्स पत्रकार, राइट ना, प्रेस वाले जो होते हैं काफ़ी लोग इसके अंदर काम करते हैं। द फॉलोइंग आर द ब्रांचेस फॉर विच अ पर्सन कैन ऑप्ट एज अ कैरियर, तो इसके लिए कौन कौन सी ब्रांचेस है जिसके अंदर पर्सन जॉब ले सकता है। नाउ स्पोर्ट्स जर्नलिस्ट फॉर प्रिंट मीडिया लाइक न्यूज़पेपर्स, राइट, एक न्यूज़पेपर के जैसा होता है। स्पोर्ट्स जर्नलिस्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया वर्किंग फॉर टेलीविजन, राइट ना, ऐसा है जो टेलीविजन के लिए वर्किंग कर रहा है। स्पोर्ट्स फोटोग्राफर, स्टिल एंड वीडियो शूट करना है। नेक्स्ट कमेंटेटर्स फॉर रेडियो एंड टेलीविजन, as we know in cricket, right, the commentary man is there, yes or no, so that is called commentators and sports magazine writers. This regarding sports news, okay, suppose we want to write, so this is the job. Now sports administration, इसको कैसे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन करना है। सो ड्यू टू इंक्रीज इन नंबर ऑफ कॉम्पिटिशन्स एंड स्पोर्टिंग इवेंट्स, नीड्स ऑफ स्पोर्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स इज फेल्ट, यस और नो, ड्यू टू increase the number of competitions, because there are lots of competitions in overall world in physical education and sporting events को कैसे sporting करना है। So for that a person, some administrators are required. Is it clear? So there can be following opportunity to opt as a career. तो उनके लिए कौन कौन सी opportunities है? So manager of competitions का जो मैनेजर रहता है, एक ये जॉब है, कैरियर है. सेकेंड, मैनेजर फॉर स्पोर्ट्स क्लब, जैसे इन पालनपुर सपोज यू नो स्पोर्ट्स क्लब इज देयर, यस और नो. एंड मैनेजर ऑफ स्विमिंग पूल. स्विमिंग पूल का है, दिस इज द बेस्ट एक्सरसाइज डियर, स्विमिंग पूल, क्योंकि स्विमिंग के अंदर हमारी पूरी बॉडी की एक्सरसाइज होती है, राइट. डायरेक्टर ऑफ इंट्रा एंड एक्स्ट्रा मोरल्स. इंट्रा एंड एक्स्ट्रा मोरल, डेट मीन्स इंटर एक्टिविटीज एंड आउटडोर एक्टिविटीज, इंटर स्कूल एंड आउट ऑफ स्कूल एक्टिविटीज. मैनेजर ऑफ वेरियस स्टेडियम्स फॉर देयर मेंटेनेंस एंड फंक्शनिंग. स्टेडियम्स लाइक क्रिकेट मैच होती हैं तो उसके अंदर कैसे फंक्शन करना है, इसके लिए जॉब होती है. टूर्स एंड ट्रैकिंग मैनेजर. ट्रैकिंग डेट मीन्स माउंटेनियरिंग, जो पर्वतारोहण करते हैं. वर्किंग एज मैनेजर ऑफ प्रोफेशनल स्पोर्ट्स क्लब. एंड डायरेक्टर असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर विद यूनिवर्सिटीज के डायरेक्टर, एंड डायरेक्टर असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर विद द डिपार्टमेंट्स. नाउ हेल्थ रिलेटेड इंस्ट्रक्टर और थेरापिस्ट. नाउ डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हेल्थ रिलेटेड इंस्ट्रक्टर कि क्या क्या इंस्ट्रक्ट दे सकते हैं. एंड हियर दिस पॉइंट इज डिफरेंट. हेल्थ hazard are on the increases due to rapid increase in pollution, right? Because due to the pollution we can get illness, different types of illness. एंड इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन के हिसाब से भी काफ़ी सारी मिल चलती है, तो इसके हिसाब से जो पॉल्यूशन होता है इससे भी हमें कुछ बीमारी लग सकती है. सो वी लैक ऑफ एक्सरसाइज. लैक ऑफ एक्सरसाइज मीन्स दैट मीन्स कि वी आर नॉट डूइंग एनी एक्सरसाइज. एंड हेल्थ अवेयरनेस एंड ओबेसिटी दैट मीन्स मोटापा, फैट पर्सन. रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स आर ऑन द राइज, यस और नो. लाइक दिस प्रॉब्लम्स आर राइज nowadays. So a person can get into his career by working in weight control clubs, spa clubs and dance clubs, etc. Yes or no? Spa clubs that means massage club, yes or no? And dance club, dance भी करना जो है वो भी एक physical activities है, yes or no? And weight control clubs डाइट में डालते हैं, राइट ना. कोई भी गेम होती है ओलंपिक्स लेवल पे या नेशनल लेवल पे, तो उनके लिए डाइटर रहता है कि ये चीज़ इतना खाना है, क्या नहीं खाना है, राइट. ऑल दिस थिंग्स. नाउ फिजियोथेरापी इज ऑल्सो इन ग्रेट डिमांड, यस और नो. फिजियोथेरापिस्ट, जनरली वी फाउंड फिजियोथेरापिस्ट इन ऑर्थोपेडिस्ट हॉस्पिटल, यस और नो. सपोज एनी पर्सन गॉट इंजरी in leg everywhere in his body, so at that time after operation तो उनको फिजियोथेरापिस्ट की ज़रूरत होती है, राइट ना. दे नीड फिजियोथेरापिस्ट. एंड सो फिजियोथेरापी इज एन इन ग्रेट डिमांड, बहुत बड़ी डिमांड है. एज फॉर रिहेबिलिटेशन यू नीड फिजियोथेरापिस्ट हु वर्क्स टू रीगेन द फॉर्मर फिटनेस, राइट. व्हाई वी आर टेकिंग फिजियोथेरापिस्ट ट्रीटमेंट? टू गेट द फॉर्मल फिटनेस, जो हमारी आगे की है, कुछ हुआ है इससे पहले का फिटनेस अगर वापस हमें गेन करना है, सो फॉर दैट वी नीड फिजियोथेरापिस्ट. इवन इंजरीज ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्ड फिजियोथेरापिस्ट टू रिस्टोर फिटनेस. इंजरीज जस्ट नाउ आई सेड, राइट. इंजर्ड पर्सन है, ऑपरेटेड पर्सन है, तो उनके लिए भी रिफॉर्मर फिटनेस गेन करने के लिए हमें उनकी ज़रूरत पड़ती है. द रोल ऑफ मासर्स इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट इन द फील्ड ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स. मासर्स दैट मीन्स मसाज करने के लिए, राइट. समटाइम्स ड्यूरिंग द गेम सपोज एनी प्लेयर गेट इंजरी, राइट, तो एट दैट टाइम कुछ मसाज करने वाले होते हैं, कुछ ऐसे ऐसे ऑयल से मसाज करते हैं ताकि वो तुरंत खड़ा हो जाए. इज इट क्लियर? नाउ स्पोर्ट्स मार्केटिंग. स्पोर्ट्स मार्केटिंग, इसमें एक चीज होती है कि मार्केटिंग भी करना होता है. नाउ ड्यू टू ग्लिटरिंग वर्ल्ड दैट मीन्स शाइनिंग वर्ल्ड, lot of money is spent on the conduct of championship, yes or no. We are spent a lots of money to conduct championship या any tournament. So since millions of rupees are spent on sports competition, million of rupees are spent in sports competition, so it requires a special person to deal in this field. So for that a special person is required. For that financial advisor and marketing professionals can work for getting more money into sports, yes or no. So financial प्रोफेशनल एंड मार्केटिंग प्रोफेशनल जो है एडवाइजर जो होते हैं वो इसके अंदर वर्क करते हैं फॉर गेटिंग मोर मनी इनटू द स्पोर्ट्स. टू कलेक्ट मनी एंड मेंटेन एक्सपेंडिचर लॉट्स ऑफ पीपल आर रिक्वायर्ड. तो काफ़ी जो मेंटेन्स करना है, जो एक्सपेंस को मेंटेन करना है, तो इसके लिए काफ़ी सारे लोग जरूरी होते हैं. सो डियर स्टूडेंट, दिस इज द फर्स्ट lecture, right? Within soon next lecture I will send you. Thank you.